Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. For this video we'll be going through a content review of the Shaldoll Rogue, and this was from Mobile Suit Gundam Age, released by Bandai in 2013. But not just so used to saying 2012 for all these prior Gundam Age videos, because everything pretty much did come in 2012. With some coming out in 2011, some like the Shaldoll Rogue, and I think there's probably a very small number of kits coming out in 2013. Anyway, content review. The box is flat packed in storage, so this will pretty much go through everything that was included in the box, so the manual, sticker sheet, and the associated runners with everything still attached. I will also include a link to the Shaldoll Rogue and other Age high grades over at HobbyLink Japan in the description as well. So if you're so inclined, feel free to have a look. Anyway, moving along, Shaldoll Rogue. So I've probably done a few, well, I know there was a Shaldoll custom that I did before this, and as we'll soon find out, half these mobile suits are all based off the GX's frame. So, front of the manual, we have some nice artwork of the Rogue doing some very roguey things. Line art of the front of the Shaldoll Rogue, as well as the H2 Dark Hound, and Asumu as a adult space pirate. Moving on the inside, front and rear of the mobile suit. I will admit I do like how the weapon is attached, as well as a nice posed image. The space pirates pretty much become a staple of the third arc, so, well, third/fourth arc, I guess. So we have the Age FX and the Gundam Legolas on behalf of the Vegans. Mechanisms, just your usual detailing in the kit. Some thrusters in the feet. Different hand manipulators, bit of the pose with the rifle, a axe weapon, and a lone beam saber. And speaking of the Shaldoll custom, there it is, in its white and green glory. Color guide has a few more colors involved. But like the GX's Jack Edge, I believe still sports that nice dark blue. It almost feels like a very dark Prussian blue. In fact, one day I'll just go look at the Gundam Banshee and see what color it is in English. Anyway, runners A, B, C, and D. So 4 runners. There are some X's in there, which is both good and bad because it means there's some useful spare parts. Beam saber, FX. The polycaps, and there will be a sticker sheet, which will be sadly a little bit more color correcting than I'd care for, but we'll see how we go. In terms of build, so probably has a lot of similarities because of the shared runners. So torso, it will have a slightly different head, the left arm and right arm, and some interesting changes between having a normal hand and having your rifle pseudo hook hand. Putting that all together, so upper body, head and the arms, feet, a leg, other leg, waist, put those all together, put the top and bottom half together. Moving on to the back of the manual, doing the backpack, beam saber handle, and the axe, and finally the finished product on a action base. So that's the manual, which I'll come back to in a little bit. In terms of the sticker sheet, it's still relatively small, it's still definitely color correcting, but it is unfortunate with the large pink and the white, which I believe are for the axe, are there, so I may very well try. For some reason I'm coiling this. Might actually try and use the paint markers for those particular bits. Otherwise, a bit of color correcting lines and visors and lenses as normal. Going to the runners. So multicolor A runner, which was from the GXEs, but is shared across about half a dozen different kits. The grey, that Prussian blue, and a little bit of golden yellow, orange at the bottom for a visor. So that's the A runner. Moving to the B. That's all in a happy little grey, and once again this would be a bit of a recycled runner. Moving to the D runner. Now, no, C runner, sorry. So this will definitely still be a recycled runner, but for some reason I feel like it's actually a different colour. Now I don't know if this will actually come up well, but the actual colour of the C runner is probably a lighter tone of blue than what was on the A runner. Goes to show I didn't pay attention to the colour guide very well. So there you have it. It's some type of blue, but it's actually a different shade of. So Shaldoll Rogue potentially has about 2 shades of blue on it and a bit of grey. So that's the C runner. D runner, very nice small D runner. Basically your axe and the left half and right half, or top and bottom halves of the rifle blaster hand thing. And that's in grey. PC001, dear friend the Ono polycaps, good to see them once again. And lastly, Beam Saber 9, oh, SP9, and these are the flat-end Beam Saber effects, not the circular ones, which seems to be pretty common. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the contents review for the Shaldoll Rogue. Bit of rinse and repeat on some of the runners, but that's okay. That actually does still look very nice, and I will admit I was taken back by some of the different colour shades on some of that plastic. So there you go. After all these years, I'm learning something new. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there'll be some links to these high-grade kits over at HobbyLink Japan in the description. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, and a sub if you feel so inclined. Extra content can also be found at my Instagram account, which is same name as my YouTube channel. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.